Which statement about f of x is equal to 2x squared minus 3x minus 5 is true? Okay, the main thing we have to remember first is if you look at all the choices, they're all talking about zeros. You need to know what are they talking about when they talk about zeros. Another word for zero is x-intercept. Another word they might ask you is solution, or they might ask you for the root. So all of these are words for this exact same thing. We're looking for the x-intercept of these parabolas. So what we're going to end up doing is we're going to graph the equation, then we'll do a trace to find the zeros or the x-intercepts. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to our calculator. We're going to go to the regular graph. We're going to type it in. So the problem was 2x squared. So 2x squared minus 3x minus 3x minus 5. Okay, we'll just double check that. 2x squared minus 3x minus 5. Okay, so we enter it. There's my parabola right there. Now, looking at this right here, this is an x-intercept, this is an x-intercept. Now, since this is somewhere in the middle, I'm going to do a trace so I can make sure I get the exact answer. So menu, trace, graph trace. So I'm going to move up the line. There's one of my answers. Notice the label, it does say 0. So one of my answers is -1. And then I'm going to go to the other side to get my other x-intercept, my other 0. And notice right there, the label does say 0. So my other answer is at 2.5. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back to our page. Let's write our answers down. My x-intercepts, they were -1 and 2.5. Now looking at my choices, here's -1, here's -1 also. Now on this -1, the other answer is negative, but we have a positive, so A is out. This one doesn't have -1 at all, so that's out. This one doesn't have -1, so that's out. So my answer is letter C. Now, over here where we had 5/2, if we would go into our calculator, well, you know, let's do that. Let's go to our calculator. Let's do Control Doc. We want a regular calculator, and we're just going to verify 5/2. 5 divided by 2. If I press Enter, it gives me a fraction. To turn the fraction into a decimal, I click Control Enter. So 5/2 is the same thing as 2.5. So here, my 5/2 was the same thing as 2.5. The correct answer is letter C.